nói chuyện này.
Đa số các bạn đều nói tiếng Anh được, thành tôi xin trình bày bằng tiếng Anh. Dear friends, dear family, I am very pleased to welcome here today for my 97th birthday party. I was born 97 years ago in South Vietnam. My father was a school teacher in the village. My parents would like me to go to school as far as possible. When our humble family can afford. Fortunately, in the competitions to the lycée Petriski, not only I perform good enough to be elected to the lycée, but also to obtain the scholarship 4 years of free boarding in the lycée Petriski. It was fantastic. My family was very happy. 4 years later, Japan withdrew withdrew friends from South Vietnam and closed the lycée Petriski. At that time, the world was in trouble. The world was in trouble. After that, I could go to the French lycée Chasselouba. I was surprised at the beginning that the Vietnamese student spoke French fluently. But a few years later, I was in Bethlehem at the lycée Petriski, the lycée Chasseloup, and I can get the baccalaureate 2 with 3 prizes. First prize of mathematics, first prize of physics, and excellence prize. Thanks to the good score record, I was given a scholarship to France by French embassy. After 6 years at the France, I was graduate power engineer at Supelec at the year 1954, and also aviation engineer in ENAC in 1956. A few years later, I worked for the Vietnam, the country of Vietnam. In 1986, before 1986, Vietnam run the power was lost. But when I started, I would like to run different way. I run the power company as a private power corporation, making profit for the business, improving the customer service, and increasing the salary of personnel. That from 1986 to 1975. But at 1975, the Communist North Vietnam came to South and took over South Vietnam and sent me to the re-education camp for 3 years. A few years later, I could rejoin my family abroad with the condition that I give up all my property, all my belongings. I left Vietnam bare hand. After I came with my family, I could work 2 years at the World Bank and almost 10 years at the family business at the service station. My wife, who built with me our family for 51 years, passed away in 2004. Left me alone, completely depressed. Thanks to family to worry about my health. First, Thuy and Lộc invite me to come to live in their house for 8 years, but I became older and weaker. I had the problem of going up and down of their 2-story house, 2-level house. At that time, Phương and Tom invite me to come to live with them in their house, in a 1-story house, 1-level house. Our family at that time, we had 3 medical doctors, and Phương was my caregiver. If happened to be something, she takes to the family for information and for help. Thanks to the care and the love of the family and the children, I am now 97. I have a low level, a low vision, a little bit low hearing, but my health is still okay. When I start to prepare for the 97 birthday party, I have many friends from many states calling for congratulations. One of them in Australia called me and congratulated me. He said, "Hi, Fat, you are 97 now. You know that you are 3 years away from 100. I am sure that next 3 years you will get 100 years old. I was very excited to know the year 100,000, 100 years old. I told him, I thank him for congratulations. I thank him for an optimistic prediction of 100 years old. I like to see the 100 years old, but I didn't know how to get there. My thinking now is we first enjoy the 97-year-old birthday party cake, and later on, if we have time and occasion, we will talk again the 100-year-old party later. I think that I talked too much and too long. Thank you for your attention. Tôi xin cảm ơn tất cả quý vị đã theo dõi, đã nghe những cái điều tôi nói. Nếu mà quý vị thấy cái cần có câu hỏi hay có ý kiến gì, tôi sẵn sàng trả lời nếu được. Thank you all. Thank you very much.